All right, we're going to go ahead and get started, and I'm just going to take a second and give it to April. Once we realized what the promotion was for the last 5 days of the month, we had a chance to analyze it a little bit. A few of the other leaders did some trainings on it. And the bottom line is this, folks, and April's going to go through details with you. But every consultant in the company has the chance to get use a $20 coupon for a $100 order. Okay, so up until midnight on Sunday night, New Year's Eve. And then what really got our attention was looking at how many thousands and thousands of dollars of unused loyalty dollars were just sitting out there. Most people that didn't have it turned on, where it automatically got applied, and it's just been accumulating. And this is a chance to use it all up. So anyway, with that, April, go ahead. I know you have some screenshots and things saved. So
I'm going to go ahead and share.
Merry Christmas to everybody and Happy New Year. And we got 4 days left in the year and the month.
Okay. So we are going to, Bobby, you're going to let them in. You can see them.
Yep, I got them.
Okay. So we're going to talk about the promo again. It only goes on to 12/31. This is a promo. If you have customers, and I'm going to show you how to look, you can save them quite a bit of money, and you can also increase your volume. And I think it's always best that we do, really good by our customers. So, what did you know? Okay. So there are two promos. The first one is a customer promo, and I'm going to spend a little bit more time on this one because it's really exciting. But the bottom line is your customers who have loyalty points, and like Bobby said, some of them just accrued, some based on the way that the orders came in, or really the orders they placed, you could only use $10 per 100. That's all you could use. So a lot of them were having a lot more points accrue than they were able to take advantage of. So I'll show you how to look at your list in the back office, but it wasn't uncommon for our customers to have $50, $60, $90, $120 in credits there. So, I break it down on how they can go ahead and use those loyalty points. Like Bobby said, the consultant one is...
April, there's some questions, so we'll get to all the questions at the end. Okay?
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. And the consultants, as Bobby said, that's super easy. It's $20 off of 100. It does not move forward at all. So this is the company sheet that they gave us, and I'll break it down a little bit more. But again, the consultants is $20 off 100. There's no building on this. Unlike the customer one we're able to build on, you only get $20 off $100 order once, and that's it. But unlike previous promos, it's collagen, it's Protandim. We've never had those in a promo before where we were able to save some money. So that's there. And then this is where we're going to spend most of our time, because this is real exciting, particularly if you've got a lot of customers, and some of us have quite a few customers. So you're able to take $30 off of 100, unlike before where it was always 10 off of 100. So we're going to spend more time, and I'm going to show you exactly how we're getting into that. This is a company blow up. I'm going to spend a little bit more time on how to get into that, but these are some of the questions that they have. You can click down the number if you have more questions, but I like the example here again. And this is where it's important, because when you see the credits they have, spend 100, and this is exactly, I'll show you the text I did a couple different texts. 100 is 30, 260, 300 is 90. So depending on how much the person has, I actually laid out examples for them so they knew how much they could save. I think we're all, it goes back to the same thing. It's like when you go to the store, the BOGO store at the food store, when you buy one, get one. People buy stuff they don't even need because it's buy one, get one. I hear Bobby do it. I hear my son Chad do it. Buy one, get one free doesn't mean, but people, if they perceive they can save money, the other joke is Target. You go to Target for deodorant and you spend $250 because it seemed to be a good deal, so people are really into saving money. So if you put this in the right pitch for them, they will absolutely go ahead and take advantage of that. How do we find this list? And this is something that again, an area that most people, even if you're in the back office, you probably haven't paid much attention to. So we're going to go into the back office first. And then normally we would be on the dashboard, and you can see the blue is highlighted there. We want to go to reporting. So that's where we're going to look. And then what we're going to see is this menu, and it says My Rewards Circle Customers. Now there's actually two things going on here. If you've got a downline, you can not only go into your customers to see what kind of credits are there, but you can also go into your organization. So, you know, we all have people in our organizations that aren't like us. They're not on the Zoom tonight. They're not proactive with their business. You can go down there, which I did. I have some people that are, you know, really spare time part-timers. You know, they're really not watching their organization. So, you know, I would let them know that, you know, they've got customers, Michael, Sam, and Ann, who all have credits. And if they reached out to them, they could save them money. So those are two ways you can look at it. You know, if you go through your customers pretty quick, it took me quite a while, but if you go through your customers, and what I did, I'll show you as we move along, I sent them all a text, some I call. So if they normally call me for something, an order, or I normally talk to them on the phone, that's how I reached out to them. If I always text them, then I continued to text them. So that's what I did. But you can go into this, and this is how this list looks. I kind of crossed out some names. But you can see this list here. You know, you look at the total credits, and I guess I should have highlighted that. Total credits available. If you see that column, it's 3 from the end in 120, 60, 40, 50. So, you know, 120, you know, $300, they can save 120, 60, $200, they can save $60. I would even say, you know, $200, the first 30 is 100. You know, just give them examples. So, you know, if you only want to spend $100, you can take 30 off, but if you go for the 200, you can get 50 off. Well, when you put things that way, it sounds exciting. When people perceive they can get, I mean, what is the percentage of $50 off 200? I mean, that's a huge discount for anyone.
Well,
It
and
gets
they
them
could
super
get
excited.
60, they could get 60 off, but they only had 50.
Right, they only had 50. So, you know, as I go down, so whatever it is, I just gave them examples. Even the 20 off 100 is what we as consultants are getting excited about. So if you've got a customer that they can get 20 off 100, well, that's really cool. What does that do to the price of collagen? That's how I look at that right away, because collagen is in this promo. So, you know, if they're normally paying 157 and they can get it for 137, well, that's a savings. I mean, that gets people excited about it. So this is how you find those. And again, it doesn't matter whether it's the consultant one you're looking at, or the consumer or your organization. Both these sheets look like this, and you'll just go down through all your customers as well. So these are some little text messages and stuff that I sent. I changed them a little bit, but most of them were pretty much the same. Just, you know, Merry Christmas, you know, I hope it was good. And I always said the company has a special I wanted to let you know about. And so, and if there was something with Christmas that I could personalize, if it had something to do with tennis or something somebody was doing, I did that up there too. But I always said you can use 30 of your loyalty points for every 100 you spend. So, and then I would look at the chart as we're going through. If they had 30, I'd put 30. If you have 50, I would put 50 there. And then, like, if this person had 50 in the parentheses, I said you have 50 loyalty points. So you could spend 30 on 100 or 50 on a $200 order. So, you know, that they saw the build up there. So if you spend 100, you save 30 on that order. Let me know if I can help. And then just best wishes. And then this one I had people that I was not, you know, I sent them a link, they signed up, and for one reason or another, they never clicked or moved over that little green bar. Maybe they'd been on auto ship all along. They've got quite a few loyalty credits there. And this is, you know, I think happened for a lot of people. And when they did go in and they saw those loyalty credits, they were like, I can't even use them, but you know, they're kind of there. So they perceived that as lost money. So this is a really good promo for that. So again, I hope your Christmas was good. The company has a special I wanted to let you know about that is good till 12/31. So I just said you can use $30 of your loyalty points on every 100 you spend. And you can save 30 on 100, 60 on 200, or 90 on 300, depending on what they had. This one, I did not say, this person in particular, she had well over 100. You know, they just accumulated. She's a good auto ship month after month. So I didn't want her to feel like she missed out on the loyalty points. So I didn't say that she had, 100 points. I just said, if you spend, this is what you could be entitled to let her know. And then I always say, let me know if I can help. Happy New Year. So those are some of the messages that I had. I think that's probably the last slide that I have. Oh, okay. How to do it. This is how to do it. If you're not familiar with this, you're going to go into their managed subscriptions, and you've all seen this before. And then up comes this form. So you can go where it says edit items. You can turn items on. You can turn them off. You can do whatever you want there. It doesn't matter the ship every 3 months or whatever. You don't have to play around with any of that. But once you get that order in the cart you want, in order to save the money, you need to process it before the 31st. So if you look under the dollar amount, it says redeem credits if available. It's telling you there $30 per 100. It's in there right away. So you know that they're going to get the $30 per 100 up to the limit of the credits that they have there. So all you have to do is process now. It processes the whole order. Then go back in if you need to make some changes or something. If they're just adding and not
April,
changing their order.
they need to make sure that that is green.
Yes, yes. At this point, you want everybody to have theirs on green so that, they're getting credit for all this. But yeah, you want to have that on green so that they get the benefits there. But you can see then, it just takes care of itself. Then go back and change it. This is very easy to do. This is how, if you've got an order, particularly between the 25th and the 31st, this is where you want to place your order. You don't want to go in any other way, so you can have it processed now. And I probably shouldn't tell you this, but once you process it for future orders, you can just go in and cancel whatever you want. You don't have to wait like a day or something. So if you're afraid of reoccurring orders, or if you're like me, I have a lot of customers that'll call up and make changes and stuff. Just so I don't have to remember to go back, I just wait a minute and then I cancel it right away, or redo whatever they need. If they want to move out the date, or the one thing about the loyalty program, you never want to cancel anybody's orders. So if you've got somebody, I have some people that will order a bunch and then not order, and they're very inconsistent what they order. Every couple of weeks, it's something different. I always move their auto ship all the way out so that they never lose their loyalty points. And then I put it in my calendar to make sure that, I make sure I go in but usually they've already ordered before then too. So that's how easy it is. And like I said, the big thing is doing the due diligence, going down your list with your customers and letting them know what's on the table, how much money they can save. And like I said, everybody loves to save. And I think that was the last one. Yeah. So, okay, let me stop the share and we're back. So let me see if there were questions in the chat.
Yeah, Fred, the one thing I want to say about Canada is I know you have a lot of people in Canada that have had US customers, and you may need to check and see if those US customers have been accumulating points. Okay, I don't know. So that's definitely something that you want somebody on your team, or a couple people on your team that have been kind of managing the US, that you can log into their account and see if they have been getting loyalty dollars, because that goes with the Evolve comp plan. But you guys have been doing so much business in the United States that you're not getting them, the loyalty dollars. Number one, we're consultants, we don't get them, but our customers do. And you guys may have customers that have been accumulating loyalty dollars since the program rolled out in March in the United States when it started. So you got to check on that, because I'm not sure if it started with them. I don't think it matters who your sponsor is. I think it matters the country where you order and what comp plan is in place. So I would think your customers have it, which means everyone in Canada that's been doing business in the US, everything April said applies to you. So the other thing to keep in mind, this will not be in any way be deducted from your Onyx, Emerald, Sapphire, or Diamond bonus. As a matter of fact, getting your customers to utilize this will push you up into the higher levels of onyx, emerald, sapphire, and diamond. So it's some of you, look, I was looking at it today. I was looking at Kenneth, Jaya, Catalina, Wilhelmina. I mean, just a whole bunch of people just have tons and tons and tons of loyalty dollars that are unused because that button wasn't pressed over. Remember, I said to April, they need to make sure that's green. That means that button is on. So in the future, loyalty dollars will automatically come off their subscription. But if they haven't had that button on, I was talking to Sandy McClure today. She's got customers that had over $300 in loyalty dollars available to use towards product. Now, again, you can only use 30 for every 100, but they had over, like I said, over 300 available. Some of you, there were quite a few of you that had customers with 100, 150, 180, and 200, which means they've been accumulating them since March. Okay, the switch is not on. So anyway, it's a great promotion. It's a chance for people to use up their loyalty dollars and start fresh. But April, anything else you want to add to that? And anyone, you got any specific questions? Now's the time.
Jerry, you're muted. You're muted.
Yeah, I have a question. I have some of my customers who are my patients who do not do it on the computer. They call the company every time when they change. So for me to, I told them how to do it, but they do not know. So I told all of them to call the company, find out how much is their credits, because I didn't know how to look for their credits. I did not know.
But
Now,
Jay, and now you can just log in.
yeah,
You'll see
how much-
everybody's credits, and then you can call them and let them know. If they're
Yeah.
calling in and they have 40 or $50 in credits and
Yeah.
they want to use them, as long as they place a big enough order, customer service will apply their loyalty credits.
Yeah, that's what I told them.
Yeah, no, they will, but
This
you
is
need
the
to get
problem,
back to
Bob,
them and let
that-
them know how much they got.
Okay, okay. So, but this is the problem with many of my customers. They don't go, because first, initially, when they start, I send them the card. After that, they never log in to see anything. This is the problem.
Well, it's not a problem, Jay. You should be thankful you have customers. They're
Mm.
just not getting as good a discount as they can get.
Yeah. Okay.
But this could help you get back to Diamond if you get them all ordering and using up their dollars. That's why I said
Yeah.
it could be a big plus for us as consultants, helping our customers save money and use up their loyalty dollars, because it'll push us up into the higher levels of the gemstone ranks, the onyx, emerald, and stuff. So it's really a win-win on both sides. They get to use it up and save money, and their orders will push us up. So
Yeah.
I can tell you our second business, since last night at 5:50, because I took a screenshot, is up $2,000 just with these little orders. So,
well, and over 1,000 of it was from personal, was diamond volume, personal business. So
yeah.
So again, whatever you got, and whatever number of customers you have, but everybody's entitled to get 20 bucks off 100 if you want to buy something before Sunday night. As a consultant, everybody should at least use, I call it their $20 coupon, use it up, because it's 20 off of a consultant price, not a customer price. So we had 6 businesses to qualify, because we have 3 in both of our names. So we did all 6 of them. But the big one is the customers. 30 bucks on 100 is a big deal. That's really a big deal. And this is a chance for maybe the wife to get the husband on it, or for them, to try a different product that they've been thinking about. What we never want to mess with is our subscriptions, where they order next month's subscription now and cancel next month. You never want that to happen. This is a chance for them, if they've been wanting to try hair care or Protan or whatever it is on top of what they use. This is a good chance to get them to do that. So Fred, I see your hands raised.
Yeah, so you've answered, my computer shut down. I had to reboot it and come back in. So you maybe answered this. But in Canada, we have a promotion too. This is all for people, what you've described, or at least what I saw on the Evolve program. And but in Canada, if we spend $130 as consultants or customers, they're going to give us a $26 discount. So
Okay,
we
now
don't
what
have
I said,
loyalty
Fred,
points.
when you were off the air,
You did?
no, what I said when you weren't on is that anyone in Canada that's been doing business in the United States with US customers, their US customers most likely have been accruing loyalty dollars since March when we went on Evolve. So
Yes.
and
That's
that
true.
would be a chance for you to really get your volume up in Canada by getting your US customers to use their loyalty dollars.
Yes. And but in Canada, there is a promotion for this, not tied to the loyalty program, which is what it is in the States. So if we spend a consultant or a customer that's in Canada, and this might be true in Europe too, but if we spend $130 Canadian, we get $26 discount. So that's huge. Like so we're not in Evolve yet. We will be in
No, but
a month and a half.
that's a 20% discount. It's the same
Yes.
thing as $20 on 100 that we're getting in the US. It's the same thing.
Same thing. And
Yep.
then if we buy off the NFR site, say we want to buy Axio or Pet Tandem on the not for resale site, we spend $100, we get $20 US off as well. So it's
Good.
so the company's really rolling out these programs and looking at the different markets. They didn't used to do it quite as unified. So they are. So Jennifer
Well,
asked
no,
that question.
and the
I
nice
clarified.
thing is, all right, we had 5 days as of yesterday, but we still got 4 days,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, to do it. It's not like we got tomorrow and it's over. We got to midnight Sunday night to do it. So anyone else? We
Yes,
don't want
thank
to
you.
keep you long. We do appreciate the holiday week.
Lynn does, Bobby.
Yeah.
Lynn, go ahead, Lynn.
I didn't really understand what April was saying at the end there about customers placing an order and then you go in and change something. What was
We
that about?
always tell our customers always to go on subscription, even
Okay,
if they're
that's
not
right.
planning on being on subscription for multiple months, just so they don't get charged the retail price. And
Okay.
immediately following the order being placed, they could log back in and cancel the subscription. They don't even have to wait a day to do it. So, you know, and everyone owns their own business. They're free to do what they want. We really care about customers. We don't want them spending more than they have to. So we just tell everybody to go on subscription. And then if they don't want to stay on it, log back in and cancel it.
Right. Okay, that I do myself also.
And most of us do.
Yeah.
Most of us do that.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else?
I have
All
a
right, I'll
question.
get this clipped and edited. And Angela, did you have something? I thought I saw Angie.
Yeah, so similar to what Lynn was saying, so they don't have to order it as a subscription. If they already have a subscription, they should get the subscription price.
Yeah, if you'll see if they go in, if they're already on subscription, they have the option of one-time order. But
Right.
if they're on subscription, the company, it automatically
Yeah.
gives them
Okay.
subscription price. But that in that case with that you described, they just click one-time order.
And this isn't going away. This is just a chance for people to use their points. Is that right?
To get ahead of it, like we've only been able to use, 10 on 100.
$10. Right.
So this is a chance to use 30 on 100 and as many 100 as you want to spend. You
Okay.
know, like I said, there's people that got 150, 200, 300 loyalty dollars because they have a big subscription and it's been, accumulating. So it's, instead of getting 10, they can get 30 and they could do it as many times as they want, depending on how many dollars they got. Does that make sense?
Makes sense. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't going away next year.
No, well, it's going back to 10 in January.
Hmm.
Got that. Just the rewards is what I was
Oh,
talking about.
no, the rewards are staying. No, that's staying. We're just giving them a chance to use up the extra stuff that they got. Anyone else?
I have a question, Bob.
Go ahead, Cheryl.
How does that affect the bonus when they do take the discounts? The commissions?
The only commissions that the company will take is what they currently take on if they were using $10. So they're not gonna go into taking anything out of the Onyx, Emerald, Sapphire, or Diamond bonus that we get. But it would come out of the difference between the subscription price and the consultant price, which happens now anyway. Okay, so that's staying the same, but the extra that they're allowed to use, the company is eating that, where that's not coming out of our commissions.
Okay.
Oh, did I answer that, Cheryl? You got it?
I think so.
Well, there's the 1750 like on collagen between the 157 and the 139.99, say the 140. So when they use a $10 coupon, that comes out of that $17. Okay, that's coming out of that. So, but if you're a diamond or sapphire and you're getting an additional $20 or $30 bonus on that order, and they use, let's say, $30, there's no additional money coming out of it. It's only being treated the same way it's been treated for the last 6 months.
As the 10.
Yeah, in other words, they're eating it after that. Okay, they're eating it.
Okay, got it. I think I got it.
That's a good question, but and so in other words, for everybody listening, nothing's changing, even though they're getting they're allowed to use more, okay? It's the same as it was before. Anyone else? All righty, well, we got 4 days, so go in to your back office, click on reports, like April said, click on the loyalty side of it where the arrow was pointing, and they'll give you a list of all your customers that have loyalty dollars, and reach out to them with one of the messages or something similar to what April used. But I'll get this posted so you can watch the video, and look, we're around the next 4 days, so if a specific scenario comes up, just text or call us. Okie doke. All right, well, Merry Christmas again, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy New Year, folks. I think I got them all, but if not, happy. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.